Manchester United share points with Ipswich in Ruben Amorim's first game, and the United Twins need to speak about it.
Hey, ready up.
Good or bad, it's a must. Preparations keep pre-match leave a fuss. When the whistle blows, stipulations in the field like a wrestling match. Target, lock them up. Progress on the opposite, believe in divine time. 3H is my time. Load them up with a pinpoint aim. Just 2-man step for boots in the field is prime time. We are fit anyway, specialist ballers. Touch every 4-4 corners. Open clear set piece with delivering trauma. It's like a TV drama, cover every genre. Hurrah sure for the next team. You say they're hot on Marga, left and right. 2 C's up top for the win. Us twins leave dust on the CB's armor.
New theme, how about it?
Specialist ballers in the cut, you zip
Hey,
it.
blessings to everybody inside, including yourself, Cappy. Serious mode. Ipswich Town 1, Manchester United 1. And initial thoughts coming away from the game was that we were very lucky to come away with a point. Started the game well and took the lead with only 1.5 minutes on the clock. Quick footwork on the right hand side between Bruno Fernandes and Ahmad. And the Ivorian just drove down the wing. Picked up the ball in our own half, by the way. Shrugged off a couple of Ipswich defenders and delivered a dangerous cross for Marcus Rashford to poke the ball home. That was probably as good as it got, bar a few moments where we looked to contribute to what was becoming a chaotic end-to-end affair, especially in that second half. Towards the end of the first, the home side grew into the game and overran us. Dominated physically and technically, in my opinion. Amari Hutchinson, who scored their goal, was constantly finding pockets of space to receive the ball and be direct. Similar actions for a stunning curling shot that Andre Onana had no chance of stopping, and he made some crucial saves in this game. Hutchinson received the ball in the half space, allows it to go across his body, and Casemiro, I think, was the closest player. Didn't really show a level of effort in trying to prevent the shot and was punished. Perhaps Amorim's reaction to our early goal was an excellent piece of foresight, considering the pattern we have become oh so familiar with when watching this Manchester United team. I would say, just as I'm reviewing the footage now, instead of describing it as Casemiro not really showing the effort to close down the shot, perhaps the defenders around the situation were too late to react. Once that ball was played into Hutchinson, everything went from 0 to 100 real quick. And sometimes it is about sniffing out the danger before it gets to the recipient. And in that case, everybody around, whether it was Garnacho in front, Casemiro behind, and then Hutchinson in between those two players, were too late to react.
You mentioned the lack of closing down and other details of how the intensity dramatically fell off a cliff. Constantly allowing opposition players to receive, take a touch and turn. In any scenario, you just can't let that happen. And the thing which made today so unique for me was the atmosphere at Portman Road. Every pass, shot on goal, threatening position, tackle, whatever it was, the home crowd got behind their team and almost became even more rowdy as time progressed and Kieran McKenna's side possessed ambitions in wanting to snatch all 3 points, and by God, they really pushed through. Andre Onana, yeah, he was Manchester United's saviour, denying Liam Delap on 2 point-blank range opportunities, 2 different occasions. There were a couple more moments to fear also. In a way, I'm fine with things remaining as they were in terms of the team's performance, because it would have been highly disingenuous to see a great performance in a game where there were tactical changes, minimal training sessions to understand what we're working with and who will be the go-tos in the near future. Also, it acts as a marker of where many of these players are in terms of analysing the mental and technical makeup. I do agree with Amorim when he sort of alluded to the fact about the difficulty in adapting and understanding drastic tactical changes, but that is also leniency due to time spent together. In a few weeks, his opinion may also drastically change because of what he's seen firsthand. And there will be no place to hide. You can already tell how demanding this system is going to be. And intangibles that I still believe many of these players don't currently possess need to be rediscovered. Showcasing that on-ball effort to get back into position. Off-ball effort to get back into position. Press as a unit. In possession now. Look after the ball. Play a smart pass. If need be, recycle and start again in order to maintain control of the ball and determine what you can do with it.
This team indeed has a long way to go, with not a lot of time to make mistakes, even though mistakes are inevitable. It's just the nature of how we started this campaign, honestly. Bodo Glimt to come on Thursday, followed by Everton Sunday. Both games at Old Trafford, as we well and truly are entering the festive period. By this time next week, we'll be into December. Not to mention the trip to the Emirates isn't that far away either. With all that's going on in the Premier League, not even knowing what is going to happen in the next game week, they'll be determined to stay within touching distance of Liverpool, who at the moment are pulling away from the pack. Now from 6th to 13th, it's so tight in terms of points and league positions. Things can change in an instant if a team puts together a good run of form. The same for those who can't. We just have to see what transpires. But about this game 22s, let us know your thoughts on Manchester United's 1-1 draw with Ipswich, Ruben Amorim's post-game comments, and more. Hit that like button. Subscribe to CM22ENT if you're new. Hit that notification bell to know when new videos drop. Share to your friends and frenemies. And until the next time, we'll see you lots in a bit.
Keep calm, composed, and just know your role. When the Don's inside, better hide what you're stashing. On the field, just one ball dominates. 22 egos fighting to tag in. Rough and rugged. It's like old school.